Hey guys, it's Big Soprano. So today I'm going to be talking about Twitter fame. Twitter fame, like being niche on Twitter, having followers, having interactions, this and that. I had all that. And, uh, you know, I miss it. I miss it. So let me explain. So back in like 2017 to like 2018, I was tweeting quite a bit on Twitter, and I got I was shit posting, and talking about my thoughts, when it comes to like Nintendo stuff. So I was basically on the Mario side of Twitter. I eventually got bangers on Twitter, and I had quite a small community. I when I deactivated, I probably had around 2K followers, but it was just dropping. This followers was just dropping because I fell off. Because everyone has to fall off, but eventually. But anyways, I miss that. I miss feeling like seen, and understood. Well, understood. Nah. I miss feeling seen on Twitter. Like anything I said actually mattered, and people actually interacted with it, and it started discussions and this and that. And I deactivated in 2020, long after my peak, probably like 2 years after my peak, and I thought it was a good idea, but I honestly regret it. I won't lie. Like, yeah, honestly, if I didn't deactivate though, I probably wouldn't have Big Soprano. Big Soprano was kind of like a rebrand for my online identity. So if I didn't lose my previous one, Big Soprano probably would have never existed. So maybe everything does happen for a reason. But like now it like pains me to tweet to absolutely no one on Twitter. Like I want my tweets to get attention. And it felt like back then the things I said actually mattered and people cared. But now no one gives a fuck. No one cares. And it hurts having a tweet and it just gets 0 likes after like, I don't know, a week. It gets 0 likes and like 20 impressions. It sucks. It sucks having that happen. And that's kind of how it's been for like the past 3 years, my experience on Twitter. I have like 75 followers, and I don't really tweet that often because no one gives a fuck. I don't want to tweet to like nobody. I don't know how I did it in the past, but I was able to tweet like about anything. I don't know what I did when I was starting out. I guess it was easier to make mutuals back then, honestly. But anyways, I'm too scared to interact with people on Twitter now. Like, I had a few banger tweets. Actually, on my current account, I had a few banger Yakuza tweets that blew up. But then I started noticing like random accounts block me. And honestly, when I noticed one of them, it was like a pretty prominent one. It ruined my day. I'm being serious. It ruined my day, and I stopped tweeting. I stopped tweeting those bangers. It was a funny gimmick where like I would show like a clip or screenshot of Yakuza gameplay, but I'm using a nude mod on like the main character Kiryu or Ichiban. And like, I don't show his dick or anything, but like it's supposed to like bait them. It's supposed to be like baiting them, and it's like I post the clip and without like even acknowledging that he's naked. Like, oh, I went to this restaurant and they still served me. Like, or like, no, like, yo, this mod, I can't wait to see the mod for this game, and I'll post a screenshot and he's just naked. Like, that's funny. That's funny as fuck. So I got a few tweets from that blowing up, and it got me. Well, I probably went from like 10 followers to like 70. I don't know. I gained a few followers, but like I don't know. I don't know how I did it back then. I'm just scared to interact with people on Twitter now. Like, what if like I say something, like, I don't know, like, oh, I don't know. what if I just get blocked? What if I just get blocked? That's kind of like my biggest fear. Like I say something and I just get blocked instantly for no reason. I don't know. I don't know if that's ever happened to me, but like that's like my like irrational fear. But like, you know, I was pretty big on Twitter in 2018. Like I had it. Like I swear, I don't have any talent. I didn't have any talent at all. I just shit posted and, you know, talked about stuff. So it's pretty hard to get like a fan base when you don't have any talent. You know, like I swear, like art accounts, like they blow up every day, and you know, because they're making something, and you know, it's probably easier for them to gain followers. At least that's what I see. Whenever I see an artist on Twitter, I'll like notice over time, like, oh, you gained like 300 followers in the past week. Like I noticed that a lot. So it's probably easier to, you know, get a community on Twitter when you're making something. But here I wasn't making shit. I was just shit posting, and I had no talent at all, and I somehow did it. And you know, I feel like that made people jealous. Like I swear, you can't get popular without making some enemies. Like I don't want to sound corny like that, but like it's true. Like there was like a lot of people that I had some bad problems with, like, you know, like I don't know, just bullies. You know, I bullied my fair share of people, but you know, these people like it's like they have it out for you. You know, like I don't know, like they just hate everything about you, and you know, it sucks. So yeah, I have some Twitter trauma. Oh no. And oh yeah, I should mention that I was like 12 when I had this Twitter fame. So or 13, 12, 13. That's when my Twitter peaked. And honestly, that probably had probably stunted my growth, stunted my development. I don't know. Arrested development, whatever that means. I feel like that may have like affected like me in some way, like this Twitter fame in the future, you know, like having, you know, all this, I don't know. It's just, I felt seen. I felt maybe, I probably wouldn't be craving like stuff like that if it didn't happen, you know? Like, I don't know, man. I feel like I have nothing now. Like, I just have this YouTube, and I feel like, you know, right now, I'm yearning for some sort of Twitter interactions, you know? I'm yearning for this Twitter fame again, you know? Like, damn, I miss those days, and that's how I feel. But like now it's like I have nothing, you know, and it kind of sucks. It's probably a mental illness. I don't know, wanting you know, like the likes, the clicks, or whatever, wanting that stuff on social media, probably some sort of mental illness. So if anyone wants to be mutuals, well, if I know you, and if you're in the Discord server, then I'm willing to become mutuals. I guess I could start over, you know. Actually, a few days ago, I merged accounts on Discord. So for Big Soprano, for the server, I had a different account, and I had 2 Discord accounts on at all times. My main account was the Discord app, and the Big Soprano account was on the Discord website. I found it annoying how like I could only access my second account on when I'm on my computer, because like you can't switch accounts on mobile. So I found that really annoying. So I just merged the accounts, and now I've been talking in there more than ever. You know, it's addicting. I won't lie. Probably not a good thing, but it's, you know, like I actually get phone notifications for my Discord server now. I could talk in there whenever I want without being at the computer. That's what I wanted. But to do that, I had to merge my online identities. So we have Big Soprano, and then we have my identity online identity I've had since I was like, I don't know, 12. And so the Twitter account that I use is the one, it's not the Big Soprano one, but it's the main account. It's like the main account thing on Discord, you know, like, so I don't know if you guys want to be mutuals. If I know you, you know, if I know you, like, you can join the Discord server, and we could be oomps. Big Soprano is kind of like the only kind of fame I get from the internet, or attention I get from the internet, and I kind of just wish I had more, not more. I wish I could make more out of it. So I guess I could use Big Soprano to boost my other online alias to have, I don't know, at least 2 likes on a tweet. Like, come on. It pisses me off having 0 likes on a tweet. Like, you'll have a tweet up there forever, and in its entire run, it gets 0 likes, and no one interacts with your shit. Like, it doesn't piss me off, but it's just, it bugs me. And, you know, if I used to delete my tweets if they didn't get a single like after a while, but now I don't really care. Anyways, I tried to move away from this, I tried to move away from, you know, this identity and rebrand into Big Soprano, because, like, you know, I don't know, I feel like, you know, after, like, I deactivated, like, the years following, I don't know, I feel like people's opinions of me, like, honestly got worse over time. Like, you know, I didn't do anything bad. It's just, like, I don't know, it's probably things I said, or Big Soprano was supposed to be the rebrand, because I felt like people hated me, or at least my friends did. They kind of made Big Soprano for me. Well, they came up with the idea, this and that, and I just made the videos and made the channel. So it wasn't my idea to move past this my online identity. But what I'm saying is Big Soprano was like a rebrand, and yeah, I'm trying to move past that era of my online life. But now I want to revive it. You know, but I'm probably beating a dead horse, honestly, at this point. Look, I'm on Twitter all day, every day. Like, I'm probably on Twitter more than playing video games or anything like that. So it'd be nice if I can make some more use out of, like, you know, all my time wasted on Twitter into engaging with other people instead of just mindlessly scrolling. You get what I'm saying? I feel like that would be interesting. Would it be healthy? I don't know, but it would feel good. It would feel good, you know, engaging with people, socializing on social media. You know, that's what it's for, right? It's called social media. Anyways, the Switch 2 should have been green, and it should have also been biodegradable. But yeah, it's honestly pathetic, you know, how much I've fallen off compared to my peak. Well, I was like 12 or 13. It's crazy how much I, like, it's sad just how much, like, I missed that. Well, I'm not, like, down bad or anything, but, like, you know, the fact that I reminisce on this and, like, you know, I think about it sometimes, like, I feel like that's kind of sad, you know, like, I mean, it's kind of like, I don't know, like, all good things must come to an end, you know, something like that, and that's how it is. I talked about this, like, situation with a friend the other day, and they said, you know, I kind of have to be happier before I start tweeting. Well, you know, kind of sort my life out, you know, so I could tweet, you know. I don't know what that means. Honestly, I'll be honest, now that I say it, I got what it means, but, like, now I kind of don't get it. Like, yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's people that have oomphs and have a shitty mental health on Twitter, you know. You know what, if you're on Twitter, you're probably mentally ill. So I don't think anyone's happy on that site, I'll be honest. Anyways, I don't really mean, like, I want to be famous, or, like, I want, like, all this attention. You know, I just want to be seen. I just want to be seen. I want to feel seen and validated again, you know. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like a Twitter would be a good idea. I don't know. Fuck Big Soprano. Fuck this shit. The old days were way better than now. I have more subscribers and more views than I've ever had in my life on YouTube. But now I have the lowest amount of followers and likes on Twitter than I've ever been, you know. I honestly preferred the Twitter times. Like, Big Soprano's cool and all, you know. Like, you know, I love both, but like what I need right now, not what I need, but what I want right now is a popping Twitter. You know, some oomphs. You know, I is it pathetic? And I feel like it's pathetic to be yearning for oomphs this much. I just want to feel seen again because I feel like nobody cares about my online presence anymore. That's basically what I wanted to talk about. You know, um, I was pretty niche on Twitter back in the day when I was like 12 or 13, and you know, all good things must come to an end. You know, I fell off and then I deactivated. I didn't do anything like bad to that deactivated. It's just, you know, friend kind of told me to. I agreed, and you know, I deactivated out of shame for how far my Twitter has fallen off. Because it was golden back in the day. We thought it was golden back in the day, but it fell off. This and that. Yeah, I miss that. Miss having interactions on Twitter. Not necessarily the fame. I don't give a fuck about a tweet blowing up. I just want like at least 2 likes on a tweet. Like, is that so much to ask for? Like, that's that's really all I want to talk about. So, I guess it's fine to restart. You know, try starting from the ground up again. You know, I think that'd be cool. So, yeah, that's what I want. That's what I want. Surely there's more important things in my life to take care of, but that's what I want. Honestly, like the Twitter fame, like Jesus. Okay, okay, that's everything. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys have a big Soprano day.